Get ready for the biggest football news hitting your screen right now. We start with a major shakeup in the global game. Reports are flooding in that UEFA has officially distanced itself from FIFA regarding significant rule changes, specifically concerning mouth covering and walk-off rules. We dive into the fallout from that controversial incident involving Benfica's Gianluca Prestiani and Real Madrid's Vinicius Jr., and you won't believe the implications this has for the upcoming World Cup. How community investment is shaping the future of the game. Visa just dropped a massive $200,000 CAD contribution to Toronto Soccer for All program and installed a brand new street soccer park. Find out how this initiative, featuring art by Daria Domnikova, is building a lasting legacy for youth sports ahead of the tournament. Stay with us, because this is the football news you need to know. UEFA is reportedly distancing itself from FIFA's recently approved rule modifications concerning mouth covering and walk-off protests, signaling a potential divergence in implementation plans. FIFA had approved 2 rule changes set to take effect with the 2026 World Cup, aiming for global adoption. However, reports indicate that UEFA has chosen not to follow FIFA's lead, specifically opting against the introduction of automatic red cards for players who cover their mouths when confronting opponents or leave the pitch in protest of a refereeing decision. The push for the ban on players covering their mouths stemmed from an incident during a Champions League match involving Benfica's Gianluca Prestiani and Real Madrid's Vinicius Jr. This event led to a 6-match suspension for Prestiani imposed by UEFA, which was subsequently extended to the international level, potentially jeopardizing his World Cup roster chances for Argentina. The second impetus for the rule changes arose from the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations, where Senegal players briefly walked off the field during the final against Morocco in protest of refereeing decisions. Despite their return and a 1-0 victory, CAF controversially awarded the title to Morocco, a ruling currently under review by the Court of Arbitration for Sport. While FIFA approved these modifications, the decision is not mandatory worldwide, allowing each continental confederation and local association the discretion to decide on implementation. Reports suggest that UEFA's executive committee is meeting in Istanbul this Wednesday with no regulation changes currently on the agenda. Nevertheless, the issue is expected to be revisited soon. Sources within UEFA indicated that the referees committee will monitor the impact of the new regulations during the World Cup, with the goal of discussing potential changes for the following season. Analysts suggest that while a repeat of the AFCON final scenario during the World Cup is improbable, the behavior of players covering their mouths during interactions is more common. The focus will be on whether this behavior diminishes during the tournament and whether referees will apply the new rules with the strictness FIFA intends. Noi Dung Kai Tight. Lynnwood is preparing for the upcoming FIFA World Cup in the Seattle area, with local government and community organizations implementing various strategies across business engagement, tourism management, and public safety. The city of Lynnwood has actively engaged the business community, conducting a survey that revealed high interest in marketing opportunities for the event, with 65% of local businesses interested in learning more about promotions. However, a significant portion of businesses, 56%, reported lacking the capacity or resources for hosting events, and 42% expressed uncertainty regarding demand. /N/N to support local businesses. Resources have been distributed, including a business engagement playbook from the Snohomish County Sports Commission, a watch party playbook from the Seattle Chamber, and a small business playbook. /N/N regarding tourism. The city of Lynnwood is observing a more modest economic impact than initially projected. Visit Seattle has revised visitor projections downward, estimating 350,000 visitors instead of 750,000, resulting in a projected 10% reduction in overall economic impact. Hotel bookings in Lynnwood have not shown increases, with most visitors opting for lodging in downtown Seattle, and domestic travel is anticipated to be more prevalent. While online booking searches in the Seattle market are low, Lynnwood anticipates continued demand driven by the light rail station, necessitating coordination with community transit to expand zip service. /N/N public safety remains a top priority. The Lynnwood Police Department, in collaboration with the FIFA Planning Committee, has conducted consistent intelligence analysis to ensure viewer safety. Sound Transit is significantly ramping up services, with trains passing through Lynnwood every 4 minutes during match hours and every 8 minutes before and after, with enhanced officers staffing on platforms for threat mitigation. The period between June 11 and July 7 is anticipated to see heavy movement along the I-5 corridor. /N/N city officials have assured the community of preparedness. Lynnwood PD officers will be augmented with support from Seattle federal grants for motor escorts in Seattle and specialized units for Snohomish and King counties. Deputy Chief Chuck Steichen confirmed that based on intelligence analysis, the city is in a strong position regarding anticipated security threats. /N/N while Lynnwood will not host major events, local activities are planned, including a public art project in the city featuring soccer balls, with proceeds from an auction benefiting the Lynnwood Food Bank. Additionally, there are 9 FIFA fan zones across Washington, including one in Everett, and multiple Seattle fan celebrations scheduled throughout the city. /N/N the World Cup features matches from June 11 through July 19 across North America. The schedule includes several matches near Vancouver, BC, and significant traffic is expected along the I-5 corridor as enthusiasts travel between games. The 2026 FIFA World Cup is poised to be a historic global event, spanning the United States, Mexico, and Canada, with 16 cities hosting the tournament. For soccer enthusiasts in the U.S., several cities are highlighted for their unique offerings and premier venues. New York City will serve as the stage for the World Cup final at the iconic MetLife Stadium, offering fans a vibrant experience combining world-class entertainment, Michelin-starred dining, and Broadway shows. Dallas is another crucial host, featuring the AT&T Stadium for the semifinals, celebrated for its rich art scene and Tex-Mex cuisine, alongside an architectural marvel of a stadium with a retractable dome. Los Angeles will host multiple matches at the state-of-the-art SoFi Stadium, complemented by the FIFA Fan Festival at the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, which will feature live broadcasts, music, and cultural programming from June 11th to 14th. Atlanta's Mercedes-Benz Stadium will also host semifinal matches, promising a lively atmosphere enhanced by attractions like the World of Coca-Cola and the Georgia Aquarium. In the Pacific Northwest, Seattle's Lumen Field provides stunning natural views, appealing to nature lovers, while its thriving coffee scene and live music venues add to the city's draw. Boston fans can look forward to matches at Gillette Stadium, offering a historic backdrop with its signature lighthouse and panoramic views, alongside a rich culinary scene. Furthermore, Houston's NRG Stadium and Kansas City's Arrowhead Stadium are notable venues, blending Southern hospitality with dynamic local culture. With matches distributed across these diverse locations, the 2026 World Cup is set to deliver an unforgettable experience for attendees. Fans can access more details regarding venues and ticketing information on the official FIFA website. Coverage of all 144 live games is also available on iHeartRadio through Fox Sports. Visa has announced a significant commitment to community development in Toronto ahead of the FIFA World Cup 2026. The company has contributed $200,000 CAD to the City of Toronto's Soccer for All Legacy program and has unveiled a new soccer pitch at Nathan Phillips Square. This initiative is part of Visa's broader partnership with Street Soccer Canada USA, focused on transforming underutilized spaces into inclusive community hubs for play. The Visa Street Soccer Park will feature 2 mini pitches open to the public until July 19. These facilities are designed for long-term community use and will offer a mix of structured community programs, organization bookings, and drop-in opportunities for casual play. The park will also showcase the artwork of Toronto-based illustrator Daria Domnikova, which will be featured in Visa's first global football-inspired art collection. Beyond the local investment, Visa is also contributing $275,000 CAD to nonprofits in host countries to support local communities and small businesses through its Tap Into Impact campaign. In Canada, Visa is partnering with Futurepreneur to support young entrepreneurs. Toronto Mayor Olivia Chow expressed gratitude for the collaboration, highlighting the project's potential to inspire youth engagement in sports and ensure a lasting legacy for the community. The soccer pitch is slated to be relocated to a permanent city location after the tournament concludes. The initiative aims to remove barriers to sport access in underserved neighborhoods across the city.